So we're back with another video talking about the major minerals in the body, 16 to be exact, and today we're going to be talking about carbon. Carbon is known as the builder element. It is a builder element because it easily combines with itself and other important elements that are vital for life to exist, which is why we are called carbon-based beings or life forms. It is also vital for building muscles as well. It is important for the combustion of food and to produce energy for the body, and the byproducts of that food being metabolized is carbon dioxide. This is why the lungs are so important, as the body is constantly producing carbon dioxide, and if that carbon dioxide is not released through exhalation of air from the body, the blood can quickly become saturated with CO2, and this can cause fainting, brain damage, and even death. Excess carbon will lead to obesity and can result in boils, fatty degeneration, anemia, high blood pressure, diabetes, and many other illnesses. Carbon can be as hard as diamonds or as soft as graphite, and is known for its ability to absorb moisture, gases, and liquids from the atmosphere, which is why we see it in things like water filters to purify water. We also use it as a herb that can absorb metals and toxins from the intestinal lining, and we see this in the case of activated charcoal, which I also sell on my website. Now, carbon is obtained from sugars, fats, and proteins, and while a lot of people consume ample amounts of carbon in their diet, there are certain situations where the body is not able to properly utilize sugars, fats, and proteins, and that can result in a breakdown of the body and can lead to carbon deficiency, which can lead to a host of other illnesses. Carbon deficiency is associated with the lack of other biochemicals as well. People with a carbon deficiency tend to be emotionally unstable, have a cold personality, can be overcritical, and fault-finding. But health-wise, a lack of carbon leads to weak and broken down bodies, and people who cannot digest sugars properly, they will end up having large amounts of sugar in their urine, as the body is not able to assimilate it. And research suggests that in these cases, people need to increase the amount of certain tissue salts, to bring back balance to the body. So primary sources of carbon are almonds, apricots, apples, barleys, beans, whole grain breads, yellow corn, dates, figs, lentils, oats, pears, rice, and natural sweeteners. To eliminate excess carbon, a person should work with a nutritionist to develop a diet plan to help bring the body into balance by picking the most healthy forms of nutrients available to the body. So this is the second video in the 16 video series that I'm doing on the 16 major minerals. So far we've covered carbon and we've covered calcium. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to go over chlorine, and yes, your body needs chlorine, and we'll tell you why. See you next time.